So today we have a little revolver here that is trying to climb to the top of a tower and take out all the enemies in the process. Like these longswords here. We can shoot you once, which also moves us backwards, but that's 2 bullets to take you out and then 2 more to take you out. And then you're gonna move so we can wait a little bit. But you're also about to shank us, so let's actually move out of the way. And because of our passive ability, we get an extra action when waiting, which we just did, so now we have to reload though. So we might as well wait a few turns here. Oh, but there's more enemies that show up. Lovely, might as well wait some more so we can take out this dagger here. And then shoot you once, which also knocks us into the stool, taking it out. But we can take out you still. And now we're very much cornered. Let's just take you out, so we are driven even further into a corner. That's not a bad idea at all. But we get out of there, and then more daggers are in the way, and then the longsword's there, moving in within range, so we can take them all out, which finishes the floor. And then we get a new ability out of that. Ooh, and the last bullet gets +1 damage. I like this idea. So we move up to the next floor, which has some railings and also some bows here. Thankfully though, they just have 1 health, so we can take you out. And then might as well just shoot the longsword a few times and get out of the way of the bow shooting so it hits the grandfather clock. It's very rude. But now we might as well wait for the bow to get into position so we can take you out altogether. Now we have a bit of a pause before the enemies. And then we have 2 damage on this last bullet to take out the longsword in 1 go. Excellent. Now we can also shoot the dagger once to take care of you and the bow and then get out of the way of the longsword. Beautiful round. Not a lot of danger there. Ooh, more red things. +1 base damage for bullets from the starting load. Wow. That means the last bullet in the first load can do 3 damage. I like that idea. Oh, but now we're in a room full of gunpowder barrels.
Oh no.
Don't like that idea. Or kind of do. But either way, we are in a very awkward spot here with a couple of throwing axes. So let's take out the bow first and then shoot the throwing axe for 2 damage there. And then, oh, they're actually about to go at each other. So let's just get out of the way. So that takes out the one friend. And then you're next to a lot more explosive barrels than I kind of want you to be honest. But we can go over here and then have them launch at each other again. And we should probably wait so we can make full use of this last bullet here to shoot you. And then we get out of the way again. Just kind of in a very awkward dance. But we can still take you out there and then there. Ah, we hit the explosive barrel. I forgot that did damage. At least we can take you out before you do anything, and then you before you do anything. And then we should wait to get you within range and then hit you for 2. Now we are in a very bad spot here because we're kind of cornered. At least we can mitigate some damage by taking care of you outright, and then we get hit by you, which is rude. But let's just keep shooting you until you decide to come at us again. And then take you out before you launch into the gunpowder barrel. Don't want you to do that. And then let's actually, since we're starting to take some damage, let's shoot this way once to get here, which gives us a bit of a shield if we have no bullets. So we can wait a few times and then reload. So the sword will get close, or there's more enemies that show up. So, ooh, wait, they're all moving in a line. So we should move down here and then shoot you twice. Our shield should protect us if we shoot this gunpowder barrel and take out all those enemies. 2 of them. We took out 2 enemies, but we also took no damage there, so yay! And then we can still take out the longsword there. And then the throwing axe there, and then the last bullet does 2 damage, so we take out the longsword. This is working so much better. And now it's just kind of an awkward dance with the bow until we take him out. Beautiful. That's half of the tower completed, roughly. Ooh, I see a lot of hearts here, which I like. But they all rely on taking damage, which I don't like. I do like this idea, though. Restore damage when killing marked targets, and the targets are marked when they damage us. So it's a little bit of revenge. Hopefully, though, we don't have to actually use that. But now we have some spears to worry about, which attack 2 squares ahead. So we should definitely be waiting as much as we can and taking care of you, probably, like this. And then we can shoot you once to take you out in 1 go. And then 1 more shot here. Beautiful. Now we have a little bit of room before the next batch shows up. And wow, that's a lot of throwing axes. And some things that can damage us right away. So we definitely want to take care of those. And wait to use this last bullet. I would like it if a throwing axe got here, but they're all kind of moving in range of each other, and sadly the bow wins out. So let's just shoot you, and then we'll wait once so we can get that shield and then reload. But we do have to be careful about being crammed in a corner like this because the throwing axe is about to go. Thankfully we can take you out, however. And we should get out of the corner ultimately. Ooh, and then, oh, the throwing axe fell just short of the spear. That's annoying. But we can also wait on this last attack here and take out the spear in one go. Excellent. Now we still have our shield, and I don't believe we can stack on those, so we might as well reload and then take out some of these enemies in a line here, or at least start to damage them as the throwing axe flies past us. And the bow's about to shoot, so we get out of the way there, and then back this way. Now we can shoot the throwing axe for 2, and then a bit more rinse and repeating, kind of awkwardly, because okay, the throwing axe is about to damage us here, but we should be out of range of the bow if we go this way once. Whoa, just shy of the taking damage there. But we also need to move back inside. Or, I would like to. Let's move down here once so we're out of alignment of the bow. And then we gotta reload. And of course now we're kind of in an awkward spot again. But at least now we can move over this way enough and then take out the bow. So that takes care of that problem. Thankfully, that was starting to get annoying. Ooh. Oh, but the throwing axe is about to throw himself right off of the railing. Goodbye. Definitely do not want that to be me, however. Oh, and there's another wave that's showing up. I didn't even realize that we weren't on the last one. All that back and forth, and for what? At the very least, we can move down here to get lined up with the spear and then take you out in one go. Oh, but you're about to damage me. Thankfully, though, I have a shield. And it didn't mark him, which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping I could get some positive health back there. But we also need to be out of the way of things, so let's move down here and then down this way. And then over this way, and then shoot the bow before he gets ideas. And then we can shoot the spear here for one, and then take out the sword with another. There we go, now our shield is back. So we can get out of the way here, and oh, the throwing axe didn't go off the railing that time. That's too bad. At least we can shoot you a few times. And now the spear's here, you're taken out. Okay, this is starting to work again. It was getting a little dicey back there, but now we win the floor. Ooh, the first reload does not consume an action. I like this idea. Getting a lot of upgrades for our revolver, and whoa, gunpowder barrels, and a whole lot of them. Okay, but we should definitely be taking care of the big threat enemies. These war clubs have the same amount of health as the throwing axes, but they're kind of in an awkward spot. At the very least, we can take care of the short spear in one go, and then hit the throwing axe for a few, get out of the way of you while taking care of the longsword, which also damages the war club. I like that idea. And it's too bad that these barrels are right next to each other because I don't want their chain reaction just yet. So let's move up here and then take out the throwing axe in one go before he gets ideas. And then last bullet to take out this war club. Or we could take out you maybe. I don't think you do enough damage though, but we can wait for the dagger to get close and then shoot it. Yeah, sure enough, it didn't do enough damage. It only did 1? Well, that's disappointing. Might as well wait for you to get into position and then reload so we can do some extra damage to you, or again, extra action to damage. And then this gunpowder barrel is kind of in the way of me being able to move up that way, so maybe we just wait here for a little bit and doing a lot of waiting while he gets in close. Okay, so now we have enemies next to things, so we should definitely shoot you. Now we're clear of the barrel, but you know, we can also shoot you again, so you're in range, and now we took out a lot of enemies there. And then you have 2 hearts left, so let's wait and then take you out. Now we reload, and then move up here, and then I don't want to hit that barrel going backwards, so let's go up here and then shoot the longsword. That helps, and then shoot the dagger, and then shoot the bow. Okay, we are winning this. Now the war club has to travel like half of something to get to me, but now there's another wave, so we have that to worry about. Thankfully though, we don't have to worry too much, and we still have our shield so we can reload here, but now there's a whole lot of enemies, so we just gotta move out this way, and the spear damaged the war club, so that's helpful. And then we just keep moving, and then we take out you, and we're not really in a good position to use any of these gunpowder barrels, but we can move down to here, and then shoot you once, so you both damage the same square needlessly. And then we continue to reload, and we should be able to do at least 1 gunpowder barrel of damage to the throwing axe, and then get out of the way of you. And I would like this guy to start a throw, just so I can get out of the way. Like so. Excellent. And then shoot you again, so we're safe. And then we're ready to take out the spear in one go because of the extra damage. This is working out very beautifully, but I'm just kind of next to these barrels now. So to get out of the way, doesn't really matter where I go. I'm gonna lose a shield here, which is too bad, but we should be okay if we just wait a couple of times and then shoot the war club there. So that one's taken out, and then we dance around a little bit to shoot the longsword. So now this sad little war club gets taken out altogether to top it all off. We only have one more floor before the roof. Ooh, but this one is explosive. Enemies explode when killed by a bullet. I like the sound of that. Or we get more attack range. Explosions. Gotta go explosions every time. Ooh, and the extra damage in the first load is gonna be beautiful here. So the spear can blow up and damage you, and then you blow up and damage nothing, but you can also take 2 damage and then blow up. So many explosions, I love it. And we wasted 3 damage on a 1 health bow. But that's okay. Everything is working out beautifully here. Except now we gotta wait for the longsword to get close enough. Come on, get over here, buddy. And you got friends. Of course you got friends. At least you're close to your friends so you can take damage from explosions. I bet your friends love that. But at least we can take out the war club there just to, you know, take care of something. But now we are on the railing ourselves, and I don't want to be thrown off. At least we can dance out of the way here. Oh, the bow shot the dagger, causing a bit of infighting bonus. I like that idea. And then last bullet has 2 damage, so we go to you. And then we actually damage the throwing axe with our stock. But now we're about to lose the shield. So that's upsetting. But now they're about to damage each other, so the throwing axe is done for. I like it. And then we do a couple of waits so we can shoot you, turn around, and shoot you. Excellent, love this. And I wonder who's going to win out here. If it's the bow, I could take it out in one go, but let's shoot you. It is the bow, excellent. 2 enemies down there, and we're about to take some damage. So that's upsetting, but now you're marked. So we just gotta shoot you a few times, and then hopefully this triggers on infighting. Or you lost the mark, so it doesn't matter. But at least we can take out 2 enemies there. Did that damage me again? Well, that's just rude. So we can take out the war club, basically no problem, but now we're down to 2 hearts before going to the roof. Ooh, but the muzzle flash sounds exciting. We lose some range, but the muzzle flash deals extra damage at close range. That could be good. I think we'll take that as we go up to the roof here, where we are facing down a Flintlock pistol, which even though it's a muzzle loader, has achieved incredible reload speed. So that's not fun, but we should definitely use the extra damage that we have in this first load as much as possible. So shooting him a few times. Oh, but that additional range kind of did bad things for us there. And I don't want to get close to the edge, and there's a lot of throwing axes here. So let's actually go this way once, and then we can shoot you. And now the Flintlock is about to shoot, but the last bullet here can take out this throwing axe that is putting us at risk. And the Flintlock shot the throwing axe. But now we have shields, so this is good news. And now it's free, so we can do a couple things here. And maybe we'll be okay if we go this way. Or we lose a shield. But now we're kind of surrounded by things. So let's just get out of there. And the Flintlock just keeps on shooting to move positions, which also means that he's shooting his friends. I'm okay with that. And just take out a lot more throwing axes. And then we can wait to take out you, probably. Oh, but we're getting real close to the edge. We should be okay though, if we do this once and then reload, which also sadly kind of neglected our shields, but at least the throwing axe is being thrown off of the building. And then let's just take a few turns to get into a much better position. I would like to shoot you, but that puts me at the edge of the building. So let's move in once and then out of the way. And then we shoot one more time. Okay, now we're kind of central to the building, which I like. And now we have a shield. That's gonna be helpful. Ooh, and this guy is moving into our position. But we also need to take care of that dagger. I want to keep the shield. Ooh, but the throwing axes took each other out. That's a huge advantage. Now, this entirely depends on who moves first. If the Flintlock moves first, then the throwing axe hits it. If the throwing axe hits first, then nothing happens. So let's just get out of the way. Ooh, and it was the first thing. I like that. But I would also like to be in a much better position here to use some muzzle flash on you. So let's just wait a little bit and then wait some more. And then we can muzzle flash. Yes, and get an extra action. So, some bonus... Okay, does this count as a wall? I hope it counts as a wall, because I'm shooting. And now it's just one thing left. Oh dear. Okay, thankfully we have the shields, because we need to reload here. So we can just take you out now, because you're down to 1 heart. Beautiful! We killed the boss! Yes! Now we own this saloon. Or weapon depot, whatever it was. And we get a lot of tokens out of this too. Plus unlocking the next tower. The Night Arena. Ooh, for that we should probably get a better weapon. Which I may have done this enough times that we have enough tokens to unlock a rubber pistol. Knocks a target back, but deals less damage, or the double barrel. I think the double barrel, because it doesn't sound like this thing can kill enemies. But now we can start to climb the night tower. Oh yes, and we only have 2 shots. This is actually kind of fun. So we can shoot this shield for how many? 1 damage. Okay. Oh, but you don't attack, so that's good news. And we can also shoot the dagger, which instantly reloads it. Excellent. Okay, now you're about to push. So I guess that's fine either way. we just took out that one. But now let's wait for the shields to get in close and take out the dagger there, which also dealt some damage to pushing you. Maybe that's where the other shield went. I kind of lost track. Either way, whoa, okay, never mind. That's a lot of damage. The shotgun is very good. Oh, except when we can't move. Ow. All right, that's your punishment for that. But I love this meticulous reloading. And okay, there's a few things wrong with this scenario, but we can hopefully just, you know, take out 2 things and still get damaged because we couldn't move anywhere. But we still took out 2 enemies, so that's helpful. But now it's just kind of the annoying thing of having to reload manually because the bow is just a little too far away. Is it too long away here? I think it might be. So let's move closer and then shoot. There we go, so we get that meticulous reload and then get out of the way. That muzzle flash though, but it's only so good because the shotgun only has 2 shots here. Thankfully, that's all we need for this round. And we could get some of these things or we skip to get HP back. I think I'll do that. Oh, now we have poison puddles. That's not good. And some hammers, damaging and pushing back characters in 4 squares. Oh, well then. Thankfully though, we don't need to worry too much, and we can also just take out the throwing axe in 1 hit. That is insane. I love it so much. Now let's wait, because hopefully the hammer doesn't do anything. Okay, there's trying to do something, but we can muzzle blast you, and sure enough, the blast only does 3 damage, so we need to reload this, and then we can take out the hammer. And now you're on your way here, so we might as well reload this, and then wait, and wait, and wait, and then shoot you, and then you, which causes us to reload so we can take out a little bit of hammer health there and then push that one back. So that's helpful, and then we can take you out. Now we have to be careful how far we're going this way because we're getting close to the puddle, but 1 more shot here should do good for us, and then we can move out of the way. It would be fun to get the throwing axe to fall in there, or have the hammer push something, but that doesn't need to happen because muzzle blast. And then the last wave of enemies actually isn't too bad because it's just a dagger here, and then it's a dagger here, and then it's a dagger here, and it's a dagger here. 4 multi-kill on that. I love it. I don't know if all that counts as 1 turn though. It might because the multiplier hasn't gone away. And then sure enough, it went away. But now we can reload this once and then take out the throwing axe. I love it. Whoa, what is this? Gain shield if health is less than 50 or equal to. Or some better range for the shotgun? What? I don't think that helps the muzzle blast damage though. We'll take the shield at the start of the level. Oh, now the poison puddle is right in the middle. And there's a agile dagger. I think that's just called a rapier. Attacks nearby diagonal characters. Interesting. Okay, so this is very tempting, but it wouldn't work well for us. But it's constantly trying to move to being in a diagonal. And sure enough, there it is, trying to attack. Well, we don't want that anymore. Now, it's just kind of an awkward thing of the rapiers are too far away. But now we're lined up with the poison puddle, but we gotta keep moving. Or you know what, we do have shields. I wanna keep it as long as I can. So we reload this once, and then, this is such an annoying back and forth. I can't do anything in these conditions. Go away. And now they're both moving opposite directions. Okay, this I can deal with a lot better. And then one's here, and then one's here. My goodness, that was tedious. And there's still more enemies. So let's actually move up here once, and then the daggers are right next to each other, so we can do that. And then I guess we're just waiting a bit, or we take out the shield. Let's move over to the shield. He looks lonely. So kabam! Not lonely anymore. Now we just have to get out of the way of the throwing axe here, and then we can take out the rapier beautifully. Ooh, but I kind of want to come back here just so the throwing axe can go in the poison. But that's not gonna happen here because of the way things are. So we just take you out altogether. Now we just get a little bit close to the hammer, but it still went away. So let's just wait a bit and then go for it. And I totally forgot that it has 4 HP, so I guess we're gonna lose our shield here. Oh well, took out the bow, and then let's wait, and then maybe wait a little more. Yeah, we can wait a little more. Take out the shield, and then the instant reload. I love it so much. But now the rapier's about to attack, so we don't want that. And the hammer damaged the rapier, so I like that. And then we take out the dagger, and then the hammer finally. And then we'll move up here just to get out of the rapier's attack range. And I pressed the wrong thing. I meant to reload. But now let's see. Let's move down here just so we can be in line with the rapier, sort of. But now we're also taking more damage, so that's rude. At least now the rapier can't move away from us, so now we can take it out. And then wait here. And then take out this hammer, or damage it. And then take it out. And then the hammer finally falls. which we have 2 HP left. Stock attacks knocking back enemies could be good, but we do need to get some more HP back. Ooh, now we have some upgraded bows. Shoots 2 arrows into the sky, falling down after a turn. Okay then. But you also only have 1 HP still, so let's move close to you and then do some things. And then get away with this, and then take out the rapier. Beautiful. I think that arrow also came down on me. I didn't see the splash zone in time. So there it is. And then, yep, we gotta move out of the way of that. So this guy's just gonna be annoying, isn't he? As more of his friends are showing up. Even better. Just go away, all of you. Like, there's not even a chance for the arrow shots to even hit the enemies. They're just kind of there. And that poor shield is... Wait, that shield is in entirely the wrong spot. What are you doing over there? Why is the shield there? I can't reach that. One thing at a time. Let's just worry about taking out this bow here. And then come over here, and then thankfully you're not attacking, so we can come up here. And then we can take out the rapier, but now there's still a shield there that is just... Why? But it is only a demo, so I guess a little bit of forgiveness there. Either way, we have a lot more enemies to take out before we even think about doing that. And thankfully though, we can take them out pretty much no problem if we stop getting nonchalant about this. But at least we're taking out some enemies that are a concern. Oh, but I was about to go there. Okay, so we can come up here and then take out the rapier at least, and then take out the throwing axe, which doesn't cause a reload because that wasn't the last bullet. But now the only thing left is the bow. So no problem there, but now the shield is still the only thing left. Why? I can't even get to you. I guess we'll just go for a swim. Oh, we can actually be here. Well then. Does that win? That actually wins. I thought this was like a death pit, but it's just poison. But we are also about to die here. So 1 HP, and hopefully that poison doesn't carry over. Thankfully it didn't, but it also got rid of our shield right away, so that's not good. Twin daggers, diagonal lines, intersection deals double damage. Not fun. So they actually move twice. Oh, well, that's too bad for you because I can just wait for you to get close to me and get in a little safe space. Beautiful. Now we have to reload here and then take out you. Twin daggers got nothing on a double barrel, but now we have to cross this whole field here to get even close to things. But thankfully that's just up here and then up here. And then hopefully we can take out this longbow before more enemies show up. Oh, but he's also just kind of standing where the arrow's gonna fall down. So let's just wait on that. I think that was a self-takeout there, but we can wait one more time and take out the shield, so that's good news. Oh, and the bow actually damaged the hammer there. I like that idea. So please move close to me before the dagger or the throwing axe does anything. And you're gonna do something, so never mind. But that means we can take you out, and then take you out, and then can we take you out? You're a bit too far away, I think, but we can wait, and then take you out, and then take you out, and then move. And then reload, and oh gosh, 2 rapiers again. This is the annoying part, but we can still do this because we're on the side this time. All right, you get back here before the wave starts. Oh, and I was about to shoot you here too, but that would take me out entirely, which is not good things. At least the dagger's right here, so we can take you out, and then, ooh, I would like to be here, but I can't. Oh, what? I thought you didn't have that range. Well, so much for that run of that tower. And we didn't quite get enough tokens to unlock this final pistol here. But I tell you what, I think that's a good spot to end it today. And I thought the title was translated, but I guess it isn't. Anyway, it's called Weapons Arena. It's a lot of fun for what it is, and it's only a demo, so there's probably gonna be more in the full release. I'm looking forward to it. And if you guys are as well, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Herald, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Lily, The Miner Within, The Garrity, Sans, Isaac, V, Killer Squad, Mousy, and Nicholas.